not need my eyes to see you, Jedi.
Consider the question, is there a difference between seeing and knowing? Although answering this question is no easy task, many forms of pop culture and media have taken their own approach in answering this question. Throughout the years, lacking sight and having sight have had drastic changes in perception. In many forms of media, blindness has been portrayed in a more positive light, with many blind people experiencing events instead of seeing them. Oftentimes within the media, the villains of a particular movie or TV show seem to underestimate the power and ability of a blind person. In a cliche of things, the blind person proves them wrong and demonstrates with an exceptional amount of ability through prior knowledge or experience. There are many characters that possess extraordinary abilities without seeing in popular culture, and a perfect example of this would be Chirrut Îmwe from the recent Star Wars movie Rogue One. It's clear that although lacking sight in one area, they have vision and experience in others. Blindness in prior experience has had a huge impact not only in movies and TV shows, but in music, books, and many other forms of art. Throughout centuries, blindness in knowing one's surroundings without sight is given an almost spiritual characteristic. With knowing comes great knowledge and a sense of spirituality. This sense of characterization is presented at its best in the story, The Country of the Blind, where despite lacking sight, the blind villagers of the story have knowledge and intellect in other ways, being able to see if someone walks in the grass and being able to sense other individuals nearby. This contributes to the characteristic of prior knowledge being a spiritual asset. Various Greek plays have also had a blind oracle, being able to see into the future and displaying multiple levels of wisdom. Oedipus the King is a famous work that portrays knowing one's surroundings without sight as being spiritually superior. The character of Theseus, although being blind, is able to see into the future and often complaining that he's the only one who can do this. Along with prior knowledge and experience being a spiritual asset, many blind people find success and fame in areas many sighted people have found success in, beating them in experience and intellect. Helen Keller, Stevie Wonder, and Ray Charles are all blind people that have displayed extraordinary ability in various forms of art. So going back to the overall question, is there a difference between seeing and knowing? Yes, and for many, people who experience events without the aid of eyes have the ability to interpret things many sighted people have a lack of knowing. Seeing is looking, and something whereas knowing is pure experience. To many, knowing lasts a lifetime. When knowing something, eyes are not necessarily used. Instead, someone can use their other four senses to feel, taste, smell, and hear his or her way around the world. Knowing is a sense of the brain, being able to see portraits of memories or instructions learned long ago. And remember, before you underestimate a blind man, keep in mind that they'll know a face when they remember one.